damn, bro sold his YouTube channel. But god damn it, I would hate for anybody to have to go through what I had to go through in the last few days, man. You don't know what it is until you don't have it anymore. What's going on, family? Maurice Bay, the Helpful Trucker here. Feels really good to say that brand name again, because as of right now, I actually don't have control of that YouTube channel, the Helpful Trucker. My channel was hacked recently. In this video, I'm gonna talk to you guys to give you some information that I definitely think that you need to hear if you're driving a truck and if you own a YouTube channel that you talk about trucking, okay? I'm talking to you guys, and it behooves you to listen to this video all the way to the end, because my trucking channel was recently hacked. It was taken over by people from Eastern Europe, I believe, and they actually got my Helpful Trucker channel shut down. Now, one of the main reasons that I'm talking to individuals in the trucking community that own YouTube channels, one, that's because that's the type of content that I make and that's the audience that I talk to. But the main reason I'm talking to you guys specifically is because I know that it is a pretty big thing for some people in this space to get into trucking, get their CDL, and then start a YouTube channel so that they can start getting views, so that they can start monetizing their channel and making money from YouTube. That process in the trucking niche here on YouTube, in my opinion, is actually not very difficult. Trucking content is fairly easy to monetize here on YouTube because the community here on YouTube that's looking for helpful trucking content is so hungry. So if you have a trucking channel and you're making halfway decent videos, it's not going to be very difficult in this niche for you to blow up your YouTube channel, start getting views, and start making money online. So you're actually susceptible to the same hack that happened to me. So in this video, I want to share with you exactly what happened to me, what I did wrong in hindsight to encourage this to happen, to make it happen. In other words, I'm going to share with you how it happened as well, what I did to make it happen. I'm going to share with you some after effects. If you go through this process of getting your channel hacked, there's some things that you're gonna probably have to deal with as far as getting your channel back and after you get your channel back. Now, at this point, I actually haven't gotten my Helpful Trucker YouTube channel back, so I'm right in the process of going through what I gotta do to recover my channel. But I've looked at a lot of videos on this subject of other individuals that have gone through this. This is actually a pretty big thing in the YouTube community right now, YouTube channels getting hacked. And I've listened at a lot of videos from people that have gone through this, and I've heard some of the things that YouTubers may have to deal with after they get their channel back. So I want to share that information with you in this video. If you ever go through this, what to expect from it. And then I want to give you some tips as far as how to protect yourself from what I just went through. By no means am I any type of cybersecurity professional or expert. I'm just a YouTuber that realizes some vulnerabilities that I had and some simple things that we as YouTubers can do to try to make sure anyway that we don't fall victim to something like this. This actually happened with me as a result of communicating back and forth with, I won't say a channel sponsor, but with an advertiser or somebody that owned a business that wanted to advertise on my channel. As a trucking YouTube channel owner, you probably can identify with this. If you're getting traffic on your channel, you probably get offers from affiliate partners or potential affiliate partners, potential sponsors, people that want to collab with you on your channel. They want you to advertise stuff on your channel. And it's all good. Most of the time, you won't have a problem with that. I actually ran across a fake sponsor, a sponsor that was impersonating another company. And then as I engaged with this sponsor via email, sponsor actually put, I don't even know what it's called, they put some type of virus or worm or something on my device. And that worm, that virus that they put on my device, actually allowed this hacker, which was somewhere in Eastern Europe, that's where their email address went back to or traced back to, it allowed them to be able to remotely control my email address. It allowed them to be able to go into my email address and make changes to my email address. They changed my password, they changed my two-factor authentication settings, they changed my recovery email and my recovery phone number, and all I got was a message from Google basically saying that all of those things were changed. And when I tried to log into my email address, I couldn't. Okay, so it's about a week ago now. Today is December the 4th. This happened with me on November the 25th. So I'm laying in the bed. I'd been driving the truck for 18 hours that day. I was real tired. I had a long day, made good money, and I laid down. I was halfway asleep, and my wife, she was looking through emails. She, my emails go to her phone, and her phone, her emails go to my phone. So she was on her phone checking my email address, and she's like, "Babe, I'm getting an email from Google in your email account that's saying that your password has been changed. So I'm half asleep at this point. I'm like, I'll take care of it in a little bit when I wake up. Then like 30 seconds later, she says again, she taps me again. She's like, babe, I'm getting another message from Google, another email from Google saying that your two-factor authentication settings were just changed. I'm like, I'll take care of it in a few minutes when I get up. 30 seconds later, she taps me again. She's like, babe, I'm getting another email from Google saying that your recovery email was changed. And at that point, I'm thinking to myself, what the heck is going on? So I get up and I go to my laptop and I try to sign in to my email address, and I can't. And after repeated attempts trying to sign into my email address, clicking the try another way, it brought me to the screen, and all of you guys have seen this before, where it says, we'll send a link to reset your password and we'll send it to your recovery email. And then they'll show you a truncated version of your recovery email at the bottom of that. Truncated meaning it'll say ... and it'll only show a couple of letters. Well, when I got to that screen, I saw the scariest thing I think I ever want to see throughout this ordeal. The truncated email that they were saying that they were going to send my password reset link to was not my email. It was truncated, so the letters were dotted out, but I could see from a couple of letters that were showing that it was not my recovery email. That's when I started to panic a bit. I'm like, this is not my recovery email. I kept trying to sign in. I clicked to try another way, a method a couple of more times. Then it brought me to another very similar screen. It said, we're gonna text, way to reset your password to your recovery phone number. And it's the same thing. They showed a truncated phone number there with a bunch of digits missing. And the couple of digits that I could see was not my phone number. This was a really sickening feeling. So at this point, I'm finding out that my recovery email and my recovery phone number, for some reason now, Google has somebody else's number. And every time I try to ask for the reset password link, they say, we're going to send a copy of it to this email or to this phone number. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? I'm locked out of my email account and I don't have a way to recover my password reset link. So now I'm panicking and I'm still trying to get on. I spent a while doing that. And after about an hour, it hit me, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to get into my YouTube account either. Then I started trying to get into my YouTube account and the same thing happened. I couldn't get into my YouTube account. So it was late at night at this point, and I had worked all day, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. I started trying to look up stuff on YouTube videos about what's going on, and I couldn't really find out a whole lot. But at this point, I'm aware that somebody has hacked my account. Somebody has hacked my email account and have changed all my information on the email and on my email account. And now I'm locked out, not just locked out of my email account and my YouTube channel, but locked out of all of the Google products that you get whenever you sign up for a Gmail. I'm locked out of my Google Photos. I'm locked out of my Google Drive. I'm locked out of everything. So the next day, after looking at videos all night and all morning on what to do in this situation, I realized that I need to get in touch with the correct people at YouTube. This is a little bit scary because YouTube and Google don't really offer any type of direct help in this situation. There's no customer support line to go to. There's no direct way to be able to communicate with Google. So the best way to do this, from all of the posts and videos that I'm looking at, is to go on Twitter, which I have a Twitter account, but I never use it, and to tweet at Team YouTube. Now I'm really panicking. I'm like, oh my God, my channel has been hacked. I'm looking at YouTube videos, seeing that other people have gone through this, and the best way to fix this is to tweet at Team YouTube. There's no link to click on. There's nowhere to go on Google's website. So I start tweeting out to Team YouTube, and I tweet them all day Saturday, and I tweet them all day Sunday. My daughter has a Twitter account. She starts tweeting at Team YouTube on Twitter. We're both tweeting, saying on Twitter, the account has been hacked. My email and YouTube account have been hacked. And is anybody out there that can help me? And we're tweeting at Team YouTube. We don't get a response from Team YouTube all weekend. It would be Monday before I hear anything back from Team YouTube. Not criticizing Team YouTube at all. There's videos on YouTube of people that have gotten a response from Team YouTube like that. My story was it took a couple of days to get a response from Team YouTube. Also, keep in mind, my channel got hacked the day after Thanksgiving. So while I'm in the midst of this, it feels like Team YouTube is taking forever, and nobody's hearing my tweets. Nobody's hearing my complaints. Like I said, it would be Monday before I hear back from Team YouTube, and now looking back, I mean, that's not a very long time, but in the middle of it, it felt like freaking forever. Okay, so this is what happened the weekend. Now, first thing I noticed, I'm going back and forth and looking at my channel all weekend, all day Saturday and all day Sunday. I can't get into it, but I can still see it. It's showing up on YouTube, but I can only view it as a viewer of the channel. And I noticed that the channel name changes. They changed my channel name from The Helpful Trucker to MicroStrategy Live. And then a short while later, they changed the name of my channel from MicroStrategy Live to the Tesla Corp. Then later on, maybe even Sunday, they changed the name of the channel from the Tesla Corp to Abercrombie and Fitch. So I watched them change the name of my channel 3 different times over the weekend. Every time they changed the name of the channel, they changed the banner image, they changed the profile image. I'm not sure at this point whether they've deleted any of my videos because I haven't actually gotten my channel back yet. At this point, I'm looking at my channel and I noticed that they've taken all of my videos off of my homepage. So when I go to my homepage, my page is blank, but I'm able to click the videos tab and still see that I've got videos there. So I'm watching them do this throughout the weekend. Now, this is also, you're probably wondering if you're watching this video, how do they make money on this? A lot of people that I've told about this, you know, they hear me and they're like, well, I wonder how hackers and scammers, you know, how do they monetize? How does this make them money hacking, taking over YouTube channels? I know they can probably, you know, sell them eventually. Here's how hackers make money in a situation like this. So I noticed that the hackers went live on my channel Saturday, early in the daytime, while my channel was still named Maurice Bay. And I didn't think to look for this at the time, but now that I've researched this, I would know what to look for if this was to happen again. But I didn't know what to look for at the time. So at the time, what I'm seeing is somebody going live on my channel. Now, if you understand YouTube, a live video doesn't actually have to be live. It can be a pre-recorded video running as a live video, and it'll say live in the corner of the screen. I believe that's what they were running on my channel. And the video was about a guy, from a guy named Michael Saylor. That was the name of the video, and he was talking about the FTX crash and cryptocurrency and bitcoins and all of that good stuff. This is what was being talked about in the video by whoever hacked my channel. I don't think the people that was being shown on the screen during the live stream were actually the hackers. I guess that's the point that I'm trying to make. There's somebody that's broadcasting this video. And from all of the videos that I've watched on this subject, what typically happens in this situation is the video that's being broadcast on the channel that's been hacked is normally a video, one, that violates YouTube's terms and conditions, but 2, if you look in the description of the video when this is happening, you'll normally see that whoever is running the video has a way of trying to collect money from the viewers of the video, and the link to that wallet or whatever method it is that's going to allow them to capture money from the viewers of the video, that link will be in the description. Everybody that I've heard talk about this that knows what's going on says that this is what's happening. While they're going live on the channel, the video is actually asking people for money that's watching the video, and there will be some sort of crypto wallet, and crypto is untraceable, and the link to that will normally be in the video description on the video that's being ran live. I didn't think to look for any of this at the time, but we willing to bet my bottom dollar, my last dollar, that if I have looked in the description of that video that was being ran live, there would have been a way in the description to give the hackers money or to collect money. This is how they monetize in a situation like this, from what I'm understanding. Now, the first time that happened, that these hackers ran a live video on my channel, here's what actually happened, because I'm probably, when I get my YouTube channel back, I expect to have lost subscribers. I have no idea how many, but here's why I probably lost subscribers. And also, I'm still talking about how the hackers monetize in a situation like this. So the first time the hackers went live on my channel, what happens in that situation, whenever a YouTube channel owner goes live, the subscribers will get an email that says, this channel owner is now live. So the first time the hackers did that live video on my channel, an email went to my subscribers that said, the Helpful Trucker is live. And I would assume that anybody that wanted to see me live at that point would have clicked the link in their email. It would have brought them to the live stream that was running on the channel. But then when they came there, they didn't see me. They didn't see me standing in front of my truck. They didn't see a familiar background. They didn't see people that they recognized because it wasn't me doing the live stream. And they didn't hear any commentary talking about anything that I would talk about on my channel. I don't talk about crypto and Bitcoin. So first thing that happens is my subscribers click into the live stream, see that it's not me, see that something is going on, kind of know, I think this guy's channel has been hacked, and then they start flagging the video. This brings the video and the channel to the attention of YouTube when a video starts getting flagged for spam. After that, the name of the channel changed, and then the hackers went live again. Now, the second time they went live, the same thing happened, but something a little bit different happened. My subscribers got an email, but this time the email didn't say The Helpful Trucker is live. It said the name of the channel, whatever they had changed it to, is live, because that is determined by what the name of the channel is. So the second time these hackers went live under a different channel name, the email that my subscribers got said, this unfamiliar channel that you've probably never heard of before is now live. And two things happen at that point, I would think, in a subscriber's mind. Either they see that email and they totally ignore it. I don't know what this is. I have nothing to do with this. Or they click the link, they come into the live stream, but now they don't even see the Helpful Trucker's name on the channel. They see a whole different channel name. They see people they don't recognize talking about stuff that they don't know about. And the first thing I would think that a subscriber would think in that scenario is, how did I get connected with this channel? How am I subscribed to this channel? I never subscribed to this channel. Click the unsubscribe button. There's YouTube again connecting me with channels and automatically signing me up to stuff that I didn't sign up for. Let me unsubscribe. And that happened 3 times throughout the weekend as the hackers went live on my channel under a different channel name every single time. That's the reason, one of the reasons why I can expect to have lost subscribers. But going back to the scam and the way these people monetize, one way that they monetize is through the video, basically giving people a reason to give them money. And another way that they monetize, and this goes back to actually how this situation happened with me, I got an email. I think I already said this, but I'll say it again. I got an email from somebody that wanted to partner with me. They're like, hey, we like what you're doing on YouTube. We want to send you our promotional video promoting our product. It's a very reputable company's name that they were impersonating. And they're like, hey, we want you to embed this video in your next YouTube video. We'll pay you X amount of dollars up front. We'll pay you X amount of dollars on the back end. Here's a contract. All you got to do is click on it, open it up, read through it, sign it, and send it back to us. Little did I know that when I clicked on that link opened up something on my computer that allowed the hackers to then be able to remotely make changes to my email address. And once I clicked on that link, nothing happened. I emailed the sender back and said, hey, can we do this a different way? Something's not working right here. And I never got a response from that email sender again. I closed the computer down. I said, I'll check for their response email in the morning. And I laid down and went to bed. An hour or two later, that's when I started getting the emails from Google saying that changes were being made to my email address. So another way that hackers could make money or benefit from a scam like this, or running content that they shouldn't be on somebody else's channel, is the same link that I got sent, or whatever was in that link. The link in the description of the live stream could be a clean link that viewers of the live stream watch, then click, then go over to a page that isn't infected, but the page could very well have a link to click on and give the readers of that page a reason to click on this link, and then that link could infect their device the same way it did mine. There's a bunch of ways that hackers can benefit or make money or get information, steal your cookie data. There's a bunch of ways that they could do that in a scam like this. And, reading through blog posts and looking at YouTube videos, this scam right now is basically being targeted at people that have decent, big YouTube followings. This is the reason why I'm talking to you truck drivers that own YouTube channels, or the people that want to become a truck driver, get their CDL, and then start a YouTube channel. You're gonna be being approached a lot by people, once you start to get traffic on your channel, that want you to help them advertise their product. We have to vet these people. And looking back, the couple of red flags that I should have caught that I didn't. One is, whenever you get an email from somebody, especially in this situation, you always need to double check the sender's email address. In this situation, the sender's email address was from a centrum.sk sender. And if you want, you can Google centrum.sk email and just look at what Google pulls up. And you'll see why I'm saying the things that I'm saying as far as where this hack came from. The thing that got me about that, because I did check it before I engaged with the link in the email, thing that got me about that is because the person's title was manager of reputable XYZ company. And I won't want to say the name of the company because this person was not actually connected with this company. And this is a very reputable company that they were pretending to be a part of here. But the email was from the lady's name at centrum.sk, but in the title spot, they had manager of XYZ company. And for some reason that played a trick on my eyes. In other words, the email should have been from the lady's name at reputablecompany.com when it wasn't. It was from the lady's name at centrumsk.com. But also in that same slot right above it, it said manager at XYZ company at reputablecompany.com. So just seeing the name of the reputable company in that spot or close to it, it played a trick on my eyes. It really did. And going back, I'm like, I should have caught that. I should have caught that. Any company that's trying to partner with you and wants to pay you to advertise on your trucking channel, they should have enough money to have a reputable, legitimate email address. So anybody that emails you, offers any of these potential sponsors, first thing you want to check is to make sure that the email address matches the name of the company that they represent. The sad thing about this is just because you have a legitimate email address doesn't mean that it's not a scam. So unfortunately, just verifying at the email address level, you know what I mean? Like scammers know how to get around that. But that is one thing, the first red flag. Check the email address of the sender. It should match the company that they're saying that they represent. The second thing that you want to check in a situation like this, when you're getting emails from sponsors, from individuals that you don't know, which is totally cool, man. That's the reason why you want to have a YouTube channel, because of all the opportunity. So you shouldn't reject the opportunity that's coming to you. You really gotta do a good job of vetting it, because again, this is something that's being targeted at YouTube channel owners, people that have YouTube channels that have significant followings. And again, there's a lot of people in the trucking space that have a significant following on YouTube. So the second thing you want to check for in these emails is grammatical errors. Now, if the hacker is good, again, there may not be many grammatical errors. In the email that I got, looking back, there were a few grammatical errors in the email. But again, like some of the companies that contact us, they are in other countries. Some of their representatives are in other countries. And again, I don't want to say that you should not do business with anybody that can't speak perfect English, because that's not necessarily true. I've done business with companies that have approached me because of my YouTube channel, and their English isn't perfect and everything was fine. I've had good experiences with this before, but this is something that you also want to watch out for. What I'm gonna do here real quick, I want to actually read you guys the email that I got so that you can kind of hear the verbiage that you may or may not be encountering in a situation like this. So let me pull up this email. So here is the email, the exact email that I got from this fake sponsor, or this person imitating a real sponsor. It says, "Greetings, dear YouTuber. I'm the manager of XYZ company. Your YouTube channel is ideal for promoting our VPN, internet security services. So we would like to work with you. What do you think of this offer? A little about our program. We strive to make the internet better than it is today. It can be free from online threats, censorship, and surveillance as envisioned in 1989, the year the World Wide Web was invented. XYZ company takes its inspiration from the Nordic ideals of confidence, trust, and innovation. We value our customers' freedom of choice and strive to be innovative with our technology. Our VPN features meshnet, threat protection, dark web monitor, dedicated IP, secure internet, fastest connection, strict no logs policy, privacy on the go, VPN servers everywhere, multiple devices. One account lets you connect up to 6 devices. Secure them all in any combination. Obfuscated servers, multi-factor authentication, and much more. You found this offer interesting? Reply to this email and we'll discuss all details of our cooperation with the regards of XYZ company." That is the exact email word for word that they sent me. And the only thing, I mean, even looking back at it now, the only sentence that is, I would say, grammatically incorrect is, "You found this offer interesting." Again, again, like everybody don't speak perfect English. So in my opinion, there's not too many things in this letter as far as, or in this email as far as grammatical errors that would jump out at you. But checking grammatical errors is something that I'm definitely going to be more vigilant on going forward. If somebody that's looking to approach me for an offer can't even take the time to get their words right, I'm talking about on 100%, like then I'm sorry, I'm just going to pass on the deal. Another thing that you could consider to help you prevent a situation like this, other than checking the sender's email and checking for grammatical errors, this is something that I learned about recently, and this is something that a mistake that I made as well, is having the email address that is connected to your YouTube channel, keeping that email address private. So in my situation, the same email address that's connected to my YouTube channel is the same email address that I use to communicate on regularly. That's the same email address I've been giving people to communicate with for the last 10 years. It's also the public facing email address that is on my YouTube channel as well. So somebody that has a YouTube channel would ideally want to have that email address that's tied to their YouTube channel totally private, and then have a separate email address that you put out for the public to be able to reach out to you. There is a lot of information and data that is stored whenever you sign into an email address. And if you got two different email addresses, one specifically for your YouTube channel that you keep private and your other email address that you make public, if somebody was to compromise the information on your public email address, then the only thing that they can get is all of the sign-in information or whatever passwords or whatever cookies or data that's stored under that email address. But they won't be able to access anything that's tied to your actual social media account. This is where this actually gets scary when you really think of all the things that are tied in to an email address. So a Google email address is really important. I've heard about people before having their social media accounts hacked, their Facebook or their Instagram hacked, but having an email address hacked is super duper important. It's super serious, again, because there's so much data that's stored on a device behind that email address. So you gotta find a way to protect that. We gotta find a way to, whatever email address that's tied to our big channel, our big social media outlets, we got to find a way to protect that and keep that private, and then have just one email address that people can communicate with you on. And it probably would make sense that if that main email address that people communicate with you on is not the same email address that you sign into on your browser, on your laptop, or on your phone when you want to just be going around surfing on your phone or on your laptop. You might want to have actually 3 different email addresses. If you're the type of individual that you have a following on different social media channels, you got a big YouTube channel, but you also got a big Instagram channel, you got a big TikTok channel, you got a big Facebook channel as well, you probably don't want the same email address running all of those different social media accounts, because again, if the email address gets compromised, then everything that it's tied to is also compromised. So you may even want to consider, if you're that individual, having a different email address for each one of your big social media accounts. Again, I'm not a cybersecurity expert or professional. I'm just kind of sharing some things that we can do as YouTubers to kind of protect ourselves. I know the idea of having multiple email addresses kind of turns some people off, but you got to find a way to insulate yourself from this type of happening, and having multiple email addresses is one of the simplest ways to be able to do that, right? So if you are an owner of a trucking YouTube channel, in summary, like, I love you guys, okay? I know how hard that I've been working here on YouTube for the last 6 or 7 years. There's a lot of work that goes into building a YouTube channel, and one of the worst feelings in the world is when it's snatched away from you, okay? So, like, if you're one of the people that's got big trucking channel, my man Trucker Brown, I watch your videos all the time. Alex, Asian Mai, I watch your videos all the time. Riding with Dave, I watch your videos all the time. Smart Trucking, I watch your videos all of the time, man. We're all in competition here on YouTube because, you know, we're all trying to get the view. But God damn it, I would hate for anybody to have to go through what I had to go through in the last few days, man. I got people, I've accessed my email account right now at this point. Google has already helped me with that, but I haven't gotten access to my YouTube channel again. So what I've been able to do is look at some of the comments that I got that day as I was being hacked. Like, I've seen some people that are like, damn, bro sold his YouTube channel. And I'm reading the comments like, what are you thinking? There's no way in hell that I would sell my YouTube channel, right? So like reading some of those comments of what people were seeing as it was going on was kind of hurtful, man. It really was. This is a huge deal. And again, the reason I'm sharing this with trucking YouTube channel owners is because a lot of you guys have really big channels. And if you're communicating a lot with sponsors and people reaching out to you, you absolutely need to be on guard. You absolutely need to be vetting these people. And the last thing I want to say about this, man, is, I'm pissed at the hackers. I'm pissed at what happened with this situation, but I got to check my own greed level as well. I have to stop being, I don't want to be vulnerable to something like this. I don't want to be susceptible to something like this. And like, I thought this was a simple opportunity to pair up with a reputable company and make some simple money. But, it was more. It was more than that. So taking responsibility for this on my own in the future going forward to lessen how susceptible I am to something like this, like I'm not going to be so eager to just say, all right, let's work together. So we got to protect this YouTube asset. You don't know what it is until you don't have it anymore. All right. So I hope this video provides value to somebody. If you're going through this situation, you got to reach out to Team YouTube. They can help you out. You need to post in the Google community forum. They can help you out on that side as well. I've heard of some people that's gotten this situation straight in a couple of days. It's been about a week now since I've gotten my situation, since I started dealing with it, and it's not fully finished yet. I expect it to be all wrapped up and to have control of my YouTube channel here in the next few days. But I've heard of videos of people that have been 3 or 4 months before they get control of their asset again. And there's other people out here that never get control of their YouTube channel again. So take it seriously. Trucking YouTube channel owners, protect yourself. I love all of you. I respect what all of you guys are doing. And again, I hope this video helps somebody out. It's the Helpful Trucker. We out. I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you're watching this video right now on the Helpful Trucker channel, it means that I've gotten my channel back. But until then, this video will be on my new channel, the one that I'm using right now. So if I've already gotten my Helpful Trucker channel back and you're watching this on the channel Maurice Bay, look in the description of this video. I'll leave a link over to the Helpful Trucker so you can get resubscribed if you unsubscribe. But if you look in the link of this video and you don't see a link to the Helpful Trucker channel, that means I'm not back up yet. Or if you see this video on the Helpful Trucker channel, it means that we up and running again. So appreciate you guys watching this video. Look forward to seeing you in the future and on my next helpful video.